ready to put on the hood. 3. Never gave a rundown on the hood that I got or anything. So I did pick up this hood from OfferUp. This guy was selling it. Already had it painted. I think he was just getting a new hood, so he didn't have a use for this one anymore. The only thing I was iffy about was the latch pins that it has, which I don't know if I love or if I'm a fan of, but if I don't want to keep them, I am going to be removing them. I'll probably do like a little video if I do that. It is this very chalk gray color. I love this color so much, and it's kind of giving me some inspo to do the whole 240 like this. I don't know yet. I obviously haven't decided color. That's not at the top of my list. But yeah, I got it for a pretty good deal considering that every other hood on OfferUp or Facebook Marketplace had either a dent or like a crinkle up here and the edges weren't straight. So that's obviously not what I was looking for, because the hood that it came with was already dented in from here and from here, I believe. So it took me a while to find a straight hood, but I finally got it. Because now I can take it to a frame shop and get a quote and see what the heck I'm gonna do, and if I don't do that, then either way I still need the hood to make sure everything is straight and just line it up correct. Okay, it's a new day. I'm finally gonna be going to take this thing to get smogged and hopefully registered. I don't know if today or maybe tomorrow. Are they open tomorrow? I don't know. It's Friday today, so I'll keep you guys updated. I started driving it even though it's all not cute in the front. I need to try and drive it safely or legally to the shops or whatever I'm gonna be freaking doing to the front. I have 2 of my friends going with me. They're gonna drive in front of me and in back of me because I have no headlights, no working tail lights, and no bumper. I'll go swell today. I don't know how I'm gonna drive this with the hood down, because once the hood goes down, this whole like filter area gets pushed down and the fan starts hitting. Wipe down the window. Huh? It is so dirty. Time so it doesn't freaking. That's it?
Wait, what are we waiting for?
I'm terrified to drive this, I'm not gonna lie, because it's literally 7 minutes away. I just don't want to think about it, I guess. When I drove it for the first time, it was around the block. But it's okay. I have a whole caravan with me. Also, my front tires are really bald, but I think I'll survive. Just wish me luck. I got my... I'm gonna make sure and keep an eye that it doesn't overheat, because yeah, this is scary. Oh my gosh, I put this freaking hub on wrong. Look at this. This is straight. My steering wheel alignment is off. I did this in such a rush yesterday, so I'm gonna have to fix it. I knew I probably would have to fix it. So everything's looking normal so far, other than my steering wheel, but it's okay. I survived. So we're all good, paperwork good. Now I just gotta go to the DMV and register this thing. Honestly, it felt so good driving. I want to drive it more.
Really good driving.
What?
It looked really good, especially on these wheels.
Yeah, I made them record a roller, so I'm gonna put it in how it looks, but I just want to drive it more. Okay, so it's a new and different day. I'm in my room, but I wanted to explain a little bit about the whole little process that I had to go through. I was kind of scared for a moment. So I went to the DMV and I went there with my smog ready. I was like, okay, I'm about to register it and I will be able to drive it. They're gonna give me my sticker. And yeah, so that didn't happen. They look up the car. The car is not under my name in their system. And I was like, what? So I was confused because I got this car back in like October or September. It's been a while now. So as soon as I got it, I started the title transfer and I thought that HUD went through and everything, but I just thought they never sent it to me because I never got it in the mail. So I was gonna ask him that too, like, oh, am I supposed to get the title transfer because I never got it? But I never went through the actual DMV to do it. I went to like a different company that does the whole DMV services and stuff. It's basically the same thing. You could do DMV stuff like that through them, and it's the same stuff. And they asked me if I went through the DMV or through someone else like that does DMV services. I told them, oh, I went with another company, but I gave the title to them and started the title transfer. And they're like, well, we never got anything. I was like, it's been months. Like, I don't know why this whole time I didn't ever check up on it, but I just assumed. I had a paper that was basically the registration, but when he explained it to me, it does say like this is not a valid whatever. It was basically a temporary for me to go get my smog. So this was something that I learned. So maybe if you don't know, if you're getting a car or something, if you get a new car and you're gonna do a title transfer, you have to get a smog. So every new owner has to get a smog, which I didn't know because when I got my FRS, I got it from the dealer. So obviously they do it for you already. So it's already smog ready and you don't have to personally go and do it yourself. You know, I don't know if that's a known thing already, but I didn't know, and maybe I'm just dumb. But yeah, I didn't know. So when I went to do my title transfer, I also went to put the car on non-op because it wasn't. So it was collecting fees for a while. I think they expired in February 2021 and I bought the car in September 2021. So it was a couple months that was backed up on fees. So I paid that, and then I thought I could put the car non-op because that's what she told me. Send in your title transfer or whatever, and then I got the paper that said non-op. So I was like, okay, so I thought I was done. And then I knew I needed a smog because it said that on the paper that I just need a smog to like register it to be operating vehicle. So I always thought that. I was like, okay, my car has been on non-op for a couple months. Now I want to take it off. So that's why I went to go get the smog, because I was like, okay, it runs now. I can drive it to a smog shop, get the smog done, and then go register it. So that's what I did. And that's when I got there. They said the car wasn't under my name, so I really can't do anything because I'm not the owner. And I was like, well, what do? They were like, go back to the company that you did this with and ask them if they still have your title. And I was like, what if they don't? I was like, it's been months. It's been since September or October that I did this. It's been a while. They were like, well, they should because they never sent it out because we never got anything. And I was like, I went back. They were like about to close. Like I had 20 minutes to get there, and I got there and they still had it. At first they couldn't find it. They were like looking through the papers, and I was like, that would be so bad because then it's a whole nother process if you don't have the title, because what if they think you stole it or something? And it was just all bad. So ended up finding it, and I just did it through the company again because I was like, you know what, I'm already here. Finally was ready to register it, and since it was never on non-op, it's been collecting fees again since September. So I paid off all the fees from February to September, and now I had to pay off from September to now, April. So I was like, I'm so dumb. I don't know. Oh, this was a known fact, but I did not know this, and I felt really dumb, and I was like, oh my goodness. So I just paid it, and now the car is registered, and the title transfer went through because you needed that smog for that title transfer, which I didn't know, which is why I thought my car was on non-op the entire time and that the title transfer was already gone through and I just thought I never got the paper, which should have been my first red flag, but I wasn't driving the car, so I wasn't really thinking much about it. But yeah, I got the sticker right then and there, but now I need to go back to the DMV because I'm gonna get a new license plate because I only have the back one. But obviously here in California you need to have both, and yeah, and even if I don't run it, I need it eventually because if I do get pulled over and get a fix-it ticket, I don't have a front license plate for it. So I'm just gonna get a new one. So I haven't put the sticker on. Because I don't know if they're gonna give me a new one or if I could just use this one. So I'm gonna ask them that today. But yeah, if you guys didn't know, if you're doing the title transfer, you need to get a smog. And I didn't go right away to get a smog only because the car wasn't running. I did all of that first and then the car started running maybe like a month or two later. So I was never in a rush to go get a smog. And I wouldn't even have done all of that if I knew that had to happen because the car wasn't even running. I just wanted to put it on non-op. So, a little adventure, and I learned something new, I guess. You just have to go through it sometimes to learn, and that's exactly what happened to me and what I did. I'm back to the DMV because since I did everything through that company again, I didn't want to get my plates through them because they do charge like way more, obviously, for their services. So I was just like, I'll just go to the DMV. But now I've been lagging to go on the DMV again. So I'm going right now. I still have not gotten my title in the mail. It hasn't been 2 weeks though, so I'm still waiting. And I hope I don't go through something again because it's not fun. Doing DMV stuff is not fun in general, and then when stuff like this happens, it's just not cool. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on how it goes. I think it's gonna go fine.